Salam everyone, and in this video I'm going to be working on some HTML and CSS. If you're a front-end web developer, you know how important it is to have a very solid understanding of HTML and especially CSS because you want your websites to look really nice, and that's where CSS comes in. I remember when I was learning how to code, I spent only a few weeks on HTML and CSS, and then finally when I decided to create my own personal projects or do some side projects, I had really hard time with CSS. So it's for all new front-end web developers. I'm also learning, learning web development. I think it's very important to spend some time on CSS, not just skim through it, not just spend a week on it, but try to spend at least 2 or 3 weeks just to understand how CSS works and some of the amazing things you can do with CSS. Like previously, I'm going to be just working on a front-end mentor IO challenge, and it's this one. It's called the skill learning landing page, and I think it's just really nice landing page you can create. There are some CSS concepts, for example, it has a grid. It's using grid, and I think I can use grid or flexbox here, but we'll see how it goes. So I've already downloaded the Figma files, and here they are. So basically we have to create a desktop version, a tablet version, and the mobile version. In this video I'm just going to be working on the desktop version, and maybe I can do the tablet and mobile version after that, and upload it to GitHub. So I think it's just a very fun, quick project if you were interested in just working with CSS. So that being said, I've already downloaded the starter code, and what we have right now is some basic HTML, and this is all of the text that's in the Figma file. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the Figma files on my second screen so that I have it as a reference. And we can start working on it. So this is the starter file, and let's just create the containers and the divs, and we can then style in and import the assets, import the fonts later on. I just want to create the basic structure of the page. I'm also going to put the Figma link here so that I can also screen record it. And the great thing about downloading the Figma file is you actually get the design system, and it has all the fonts and the colors, so that's pretty convenient. I'm going to start off with the header section, and then I can do the hero section right here, and then the main section, which I believe is I'm going to be using grid. Yeah, I'm going to be using grid for this. And then we have another footer section. So I'm just going to delete all of this now, and I'm going to copy the text from the Figma file. So I don't think we need this. And let's add the CSS file. Style.css, and let's import it right here. Okay. So basic stuff I'm doing right now is putting the margin to 0, padding 0, and box sizing to border box. So let's create the header section. Inside the header we can have a div, and it's basically this section which has this logo and this button right here. So we can give it a class and say header container is fine. I'm really bad with CSS, naming CSS classes, but yeah, I think header container makes sense. Let's put an anchor tag here. Let's give it a logo. I believe that we do have the logo in the assets folder, and I think it's going to be the dark one. So img source logo dark svg, and that's that. And then we have the button. It says get started, and I can also give it a class for now. Say button. That's weird. So the logo is missing. It's logo dark .svg. it has to be assets. Yep. I think we can just style as we go. So let's do header container, give it the background color of red. Let's do header flex, line item center, justify content to space between height So I'm taking these values, like for example the height of 100 pixel from the Figma file. So let's see how this looks, and let's do a width of 80%. That looks good, and I can do margin 0 onto yeah. Let's also style the button here. I'm just taking the values from the Figma file. The height is 167 px, width is 167 px, the height is 56 px. That looks nice. Border radius 30 pixels. Border none. And let's take this nice blue color, and it does look nice. I don't need this right now. Yep, this matches. So now that we're done with the I don't know what, yeah, basically this small navigation, we can actually work on the hero section. The hero section does look a bit complicated, especially with this image. Yeah, because this image touching the border of the page and this text section. We can use a grid for this, or we can also use a flexbox. So let's see how the images and let's see. You can also use divs, but I think it's better if you use semantic HTML. So I'm just going to call this a section. So I think I'm just going to use a flexbox for this. So it's going to be, let's say for now, text section, and let's create another div. And this is going to be image section. Let's give this class name, this as well, hero content, class of hero image. So now we can do I think I'm just going to use a grid, and if it doesn't look nice, I think I can use a flexbox, but I think grid would work much better. So grid template column of 1FR, 1FR, let's see. Okay. Let's try adding the image. Okay, so we have a lot of versions of the image. We have a desktop, mobile, tablet. This is desktop 2x. I think let's just use image hero desktop. Okay. I think it's a bit big, so I'm just going to get the width and height from the Figma file. So they've used 991.63px. Height is 936 2px. Let's see the margin. Margin top. So I'm thinking instead of putting an image, we can put this as a background. So background and the reason is there won't be like this kind of padding then, and then we can do margin right and margin top to put it in the right position. Okay, that's weird. Let's do position of absolute. That means that we have to do a position of relative here. Hmm. I don't know what's happening here. Um, okay, so we do a height of, let's say, 100 ph. Hmm. That is weird because I don't even see the image. Yeah, rookie mistake. Now we see it. I think that's it. think this looks good. So now the problem is that we see this y-axis scrolling. That's because the image is place the image at the side of the screen. So I think we need to do an overflow of hidden. Let's see, overflow x hidden. No. Sorry. Overflow. Yeah. I think this works. Okay. So what we can do is on the button we can say the index of let's just say 100. I think this should be fine. Yep. And around this, right, was something around minus 400. Let's do minus 465 px. Let's do a position of relative, and I think we need to position of relative, say height of tvh. I think 100 vh is a bit much. I think this should minus 214. And let's just disable the overflow x hidden. I think this looks nice, and we have the Z index sorted as well. Let's work on the content now. We have an H1. I'm just going to type it. Minimize budget, and then we have paragraph text on modern. Okay, so let's style this as well. Content hero, is going to give it a display of flags because I want the column direction of the flag so that I can like align it vertically. Flag's direction is going to be column. Let's do justify content center, 9 items center. Okay. In demand skills. So what I can do is let's not center this. No. Let's add a gap of 1 rem. Let's also add the button. Starting, give it a class of button. Yep. You know what? I'm just going to import the fonts as well because this looks really ugly, and Yeah. So what I had done before was actually went on to Google Fonts and searched for these fonts and the weights that are mentioned here. So it's this font. It's called Plus Jakarta, and uh, what they're working is with the medium, bold, and extra bold font weights. So I'm just going to import this, put it in the head. Yeah, and I'm just going to follow this design system. So it says heading Excel is 56px and the line height is 70px and the font weight is extra bold. So font size is 56px, font weight is extra bold, which is and line height is 70px. For H2, the font size, font weight, the line height. So it's 40px. Yeah, basically 40px, still 800 for now, and line height still 40px. And for paragraph, font size is 18px, font weight 500, line height 28px. And I think the P is gray in color, so I'm just going to get the gray from here. So let's see if color is going to be 83869A, and it should look much better. No, it doesn't. Oh yes. Font family. much better. Uh, I think for the button we can give it the same width and height. So data content is 167px. Height is 6px. I know I'm repeating myself. I can just use the same CSS class, but I guess it's fine. It does have this linear gradient, so I'm just going to add that as well. It's this one, and it's mentioned in the design style. So I'm just going to copy it. And let's see how this looks. Much better. Now I think we need to fix the padding or whatever is happening here. Yeah. Let's just match it with the width that we have for the headers. So Okay, so I need to change it to minus 450 px. That's weird. Um, the font size is 56 pixel. That's I'm just trying to create a gap. I think for now it's I think it's fine. I think for now it's just fine. I'm just going to work on this grid section for now. So let's do that. So let's create another section. Let's call it courses. Class popular to say check out our courses. Let's add the CSS styling for this. Courses. Let's do display grid. Grid template columns. And so basically what I'm going to do for the grid is just take the just take the dimensions from here. So 360px, 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 grid template rows, 2px, 322px. Let's just add space between, let's see, popular. Let's see, class of count. Three, 4, 5, 6. That should be okay. Yep. I think this looks nice. Yeah. Okay, let's just style these cards. So this one has a linear gradient and the other one are basically white. So let's go. I'm going to add the linear gradient and just copy the color codes. Yep, I think this looks nice. Padding, let's add the padding of 1, 2, check out our most popular courses. We change the checkout or most popular courses. I think I'm going to change the font size a bit. Yeah, I think I made a mistake earlier. That's why I wasn't seeing the changes. So check out our most popular courses. I think it's a bit too big. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's style the rest of these cards. So it basically has this icon as well, and these are all available here. So I'm just going to add that as well, and then just maybe give a position of absolute and place it on top of the card. So let's put it inside div. So is equal to assets. So icon container. And finally it has another P and it says get started. I can give it a class name, and let's just style this. Dash column and the same border radius 16 pixel. So basically I'm going to give it a position of relative so that I can dot logo container, give it a position of absolute, let's add a padding of 1 rem, 3 rem for now, and the background color is white. Now we're seeing white because I'm going to put this gradient on the background, so the white will be more prominent. Right now it's not prominent, so that's fine. Yes. So now if we go to, let's say, oh yeah, oops, icon container, no, 50px. Let's just move it right around here. So icon container top will be 27px. Yeah. And CTA color is going to be this nice pink color, and I'm just going to give it a font weight of 800. Remove this. Also going to give it box shadow, box CSS box shadow generator. There's a really nice website where you can generate box shadows. Yes, this one. So let's see. I think this looks nice. So I think it has a yeah, this looks nice. So let's update these remaining cards. We're done with animation. Let's just put this. So the next one is design. I'm just going to copy the code from here. Photography. Let's add this is crypto. Okay, I messed a few things up here, but it's fine. think we're almost there. Why don't I can add this linear gradient. So let me just get that. I'm going to add that into the body. Background, linear gradient. Yeah, now it looks nice. Now the last thing that I need to add is the footer section, and change this hover states. I'm just going to give it the same class name because I don't think the logo is different. So they did use like the light version of the logo, which is right here. Let's give it a margin top of 85 should be fine. It does have a background color. It's going to give it this. So I'm just taking this from the Figma file. Display flag so that I have everything in the center. So line item center, and like we did in the header, is going to be just 5 content space between. Let's see how this looks. Not bad. Now it's going to be dot footer continue. Like we did, it's going to be 80%. Let's do margin 0 auto. Display flex. I'm just going to copy the gradient. Let's do white and same. Okay, that should do it. Nice. I think that kind of finishes this page, landing page, or whatever you want to call it. The last thing that I can do is lower. So basically, it's in hover state. On hover state, I can just lower the opacity of the button, and I think that's the only thing that is left. I won't do a tablet and the mobile version in this video, because I think that's just, you have to do small fixes with media queries, but I think the desktop version is enough for now. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, the only confusing thing about this challenge was maybe trying to put this image in the correct position. The rest was pretty easy, and it was a fun project. So I hope you learned something about CSS from this video, and yeah, so this was the challenge. I enjoyed it. It's pretty late. Yeah, it's 1:20 a.m. I think I'm going to hit the bed, but and before the last thing I'm going to do is push this to GitHub repo and just complete the challenge and wait for some feedback on this challenge. So yeah, that's about it, and I hope to get your feedback as well. And I'm going to be back for the next challenge, so I think I'm going to do so the thing about Frontend Mentor is you have a lot of challenges. You have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then you have based on the skill levels. So right now I'm doing the you can say all of the easy ones, but I'm going to ultimately try to do the difficult one, especially with JavaScript. So yeah, that's it, and I guess bye.